What's happening, gang? You already know what it is. First episode of the new year, 2022. Ninth episode of NBAtaLk. You already know what it is, man. Let's get into it. Alright. Ben Simmons and the 76ers, dog. The 76ers without Ben Simmons are on a 7-game win streak. They are currently 23 and 16th in the East. They're 5th in the East. 8-8 at home. And 15-8 on the road. Ben Simmons still hasn't played a game for them at all, gang. Which is crazy, right? He has a 5-year max contract worth $147 million, dog. $147 million plus not including endorsements. So you know he getting that money. You feel me? But his agent Rich Paul, excuse me, met with the 76ers front office, and they still haven't had any time or any agreement, or made time enough to come up with any agreement to come up with some type of way where Ben Simmons can either stay with the team and try to work out, or trade him. But this is my thing with Ben Simmons. Like I've been saying in the past NBAtaLk episodes, gang. And thank you for tuning in to the episode of NBAtaLk, gang. You already know what it is. We're talking Ben Simmons right now. Episode just started. Thank you for tuning in. All right, so like I was saying, Ben Simmons got a 5-year max contract worth $147 million, man. The dude is getting $360,000 a game, and he's not even playing a game. He's not even playing. You know what I'm saying? At first, the 76ers was finding him. I don't know if they still finding him. He said he had mental health issues or whatever. To me, I don't know if that's true or whatever. I hope he's getting whatever mental health issues together if he does have mental health issues. But I really just think he wants out of Philly. You know what I'm saying? But according to the ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski, he's like the NBA insider, man. Like the godfather of everything NBA as far as rumors. And they mostly be right, too. He said that Philly has been taking offers for Ben Simmons, but they haven't got anything substantial to where they would feel like they would not. It's like if they lost Ben Simmons, whatever they would get back worth Ben Simmons would be the same as if he was, like once he left, like he never left. So basically they want the same value for Ben Simmons, whatever they give for him. You know what I'm saying? And they haven't got any offers that they feel like is sexy or good enough to, trade for Ben Simmons yet. So they say they wait. They willing to wait. The trade deadline is February 10th. So if they don't trade him to past February 10th, I think they might try to do something during the draft. And according to the ESPN sources also too, they're looking to do a package deal with Ben Simmons and Tobias Harris. So we'll see where that goes, man. To me, what I think, with the Ben Simmons situation, man, in Philly, I believe like regardless of whatever you're gonna do, dog, he's not gonna play for you. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta figure out a way to kind of trade for him, because to me, he done ruined all his relationships with his teammates on the team. You know what I'm saying? Joel Embiid said he don't even care about the guy no more. His other teammates not even, you know what I'm saying, really messing with him or anything like that as well. So with that being said, why would I want to bring somebody back, you feel me, gang, that's possibly might just disrupt my continuity on my team already? Like I said before, they on a 7-game win streak. They 5th in the East. So they have been getting continuity without Ben Simmons. You know what I'm saying? So why would I want him back? And 2, if I bring him back, is he going to cause further distractions on my team or what? So I don't know. I probably would trade him. But then 2, looking on the flip side of the teams trading for him, why would I want to trade for this guy? I haven't seen him shoot a basketball, play a basketball since last year. You know what I'm saying? In the NBA Eastern Conference Finals when they lost to, not the Eastern Conference Finals, but the semifinals when they lost to the Hawks. Like, and then, you got the summertime and up to now, and you've been acting like a baby dog. I don't want you on my team. So I don't know. Somebody gonna trade for him. You know what I'm saying? And possibly maybe I also heard that the Hawks might trade for him, but they would have to package in John Collins and somebody else for him. Ben Simmons as well. And then also too, the Hawks already had Tobias Harris, and from what the league sources say, that they don't want Tobias Harris back. So we'll see how that works out for Ben Simmons, man. All right, next, Kyrie Irving. All right, Kyrie Irving is back. He scored 22 points in his debut against the Pacers. They beat the Pacers. The Brooklyn Nets beat the Pacers 129-121. After not playing 4 months, dog, Kyrie Irving came in and scored 22 points, dog. Like, it been killing since. You know what I'm saying? He scored 22 the next game. I forgot who they played. I forgot to write that down. But he scored 22 the next game after that, too, man. Kyrie Irving hasn't played in the NBA. No, it was 22 against the Bulls. There you go. Hasn't played in the NBA in 4 months since the NBA started, dog. And the reason he hasn't played in the NBA because he hasn't gotten vaccinated. And in New York, they got the vaccination mandate where if you're not vaccinated, you can't work in a public setting or you can't be out and stuff like that. So he hasn't played with them since the beginning of the season. But due to load management, you know, they said that they was putting too much load on KD, which I can see, man. They had KD playing like 40-something minutes a game, and you know KD balling. And you know, also too, KD was injured for a whole season this season before too. You know what I'm saying? So to kind of put him, like having him balling and playing 40-something minutes a game, and you know KD dropping 30-something a game, 20-something a game. You know what I mean? And Harden too. So, and you know, that was kind of a lot of weight on them. So they basically brought Kyrie back so they could kind of rest KD a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They call it load management. You know what I'm saying? To kind of take some of the load off KD and brought Kyrie back. And they had been having to play on a part-time basis. But they might be talking about having them play on a full-time basis, gang. Yes, they talking about having Kyrie play on a full-time basis instead of a part-time basis. Only right now, the only time he can play with the Brooklyn Nets is when they go out of town on their road trips, like, you know, anywhere besides Brooklyn, basically. You feel me? So, they talking about having him possibly play full-time. And if they do have him play full-time, the Nets is going to have to pay fines, gang. Yes. Because, you know, like I said, New York got the non-vaccinated fines for people, you know what I'm saying? The first one is, they say the first fine is just a slap on the hand. The second fine is $1,000. The third fine is $3,000. And the fourth fine is $5,000. So $5,000 is the max. The Brooklyn Nets is an NBA team. It's a $1 billion corporation. You think they can't afford the $1,000 or $5,000 to pay for Kyrie to pay during the home games? And two, the home games is only like half the season. You know what I'm saying? And they could possibly pay Kyrie Irving's fines, like with just the home sale ticket to that game. You know what I'm saying? Because the bottom floor seats, like thousands and thousands of dollars, especially as Brooklyn too. Then too, you watching KD. Forget Kyrie if Kyrie don't play, but you watching James Harden too play. You gotta pay that cash to watch the superstars play, baby. You know what I'm saying? And it's the NBA, so they could possibly do that. And to me, I think that would be a good investment, seeing how since he hasn't played in the last 4 months, bro. He came in and scored 22 points the first game. Not only he scored 22 points the first game, he came and scored 22 the next game where they smacked the Bulls up. Like 130 to 120 something. It's like 138 to 121 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And that was his second game back. I'm not playing in 4 months, dog. Why not just go ahead and pay the fine for him? And then two, this is the flip side of it, right? Only people that's like reside in New York City that's non-vaccinated have to pay those fines to do those fines. According to ESPN's news, Jason Williams, he was saying that the other players from other cities and other teams could come and play in the Brooklyn Arena not vaccinated. So say if a player was like from Miami or something, he wasn't vaccinated or something, a state that doesn't have the law where you don't have to be vaccinated in order to play in a public arena. You know what I mean? He could come up to New York and still play in New York and not get fined. Ain't that kind of odd? So how does that work? Well, you have to find Kyrie Irving. Or maybe because he's just a resident of Brooklyn or a resident of New York, period, that, you know, he has to follow that mandate specifically to that state. But he travels, like I say, he's traveling with the team, and the team is just more than just, they don't play in just Brooklyn all the time. And like I said, other players from other teams that's not vaccinated have been playing in the games at Brooklyn. Right? How does that work? You know what I mean? So I think the Brooklyn should do it, dog. Like, on me, like, big facts, I believe Brooklyn should go ahead and just cash out, play a couple $100,000 or whatever it is for the season, and just let them ball. Because you already know you fighting in the East. You didn't expect the Bulls to be as far as they was, too, because the Bulls are number one in the East, which is crazy right now to me. I didn't think the Bulls was going to be as far as they was. I knew they was going to be good, but I didn't think they was going to be this good, like number one in the East good. But they made some good, significant trades. Whatever. We'll talk about the Bulls another time. But like, you got other teams that's vying. Like, then, you know, you got to put some respect on Milwaukee. You feel me? Like, Milwaukee balling, the Hornets balling. You got so many teams, the Pacers balling. There's so many teams in the East that's vying in the Eastern Conference spot that you didn't even think was going to be killing this year. You know what I'm saying? And for Brooklyn to have those three superstars and to have one that's out and only just being able to play two, that kind of hinders them. So I feel like if you could just go ahead and just pay the fines, you got it. You're going to get the money back anyway. Or, better yet, why not make Kyrie Irving pay the fines out his salary? Huh? That way it's a win-win for everybody. Hey, bro, you want to play home games? Look, we're going to take these fines out your salary. But we still gonna give you your check and everything. Why not? Just, you know what I'm saying? If you love the game that much, you already getting endorsements with Nike and all this other stuff, man. So you good. You can take that little K cut. Riri? Why not? Now, after 941 days, yes, after 941 days, almost 1,000 a G-stack. Days of not playing in the NBA since the 2016 NBA Finals or something like that. I forgot what it was. Klay Thompson made his debut back from 2 years not playing due to his past injury on Clay Day in the Bay. Yes, sir. You hear it. Yes, they had Clay Day in the Bay when that boy Klaymore buckets. Clay, I give you 60 with 10 dribbles. It's nothing to me. Sly work. You know what I'm saying? I drop 30, 40, 50, 60 anytime, anywhere. I can shoot up, pull from anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I get a bucket anytime. Klaymore. Yeah, he back. My boy back. In his first game back, in 20 minutes, he scored 17 points, dog. Yes. Clay scored 17 points in 20 minutes in his first game back since not playing in 941 days. Almost 2 years ago, man. 2 years ago, plus. Or whatever. So, and two, also in the game, he crossed somebody over and then slammed. Because the first game back, they played the Cleveland Cavaliers. Right? Came back, he killed. Like he never left, dog. Clay like he never left. And then it's the thing which is so scary too, right? He shot 18 shots, hit 7 of them. Like I said, he played 20 minutes, right? Curry scored 28 points, had 5 assists and 5 rebounds. In that same game, dog. And they killed Cleveland. And this, the return of Splash Brothers 2.0. Splash Brothers 2.0. Stay ready, dog. It's over. Look. And then, too, this the crazy thing about it. Draymond Green been out of the last 3 or 4 games. And then the last game he tried to play, he was in for like 7 seconds. He got a calf injury that he trying to, like, basically get over. But he's been out of the lineup, man. And the Golden State Warriors, they lost they 2-6 in their last 8 games. They've been on the slump, but they still 30-15 in the Western Conference, dog. Like, it's Golden State, they back, right? And then, oh, my fault. That was another team. That's 30-15. But the Golden State Warriors are 31-11 right now, man. They cool, man. They good, dog. We ain't gotta worry about nothing. Look, and this the thing that's scary about Golden State, right? You got Andrew Wiggins. If you look at the All-Star votings, dude is like number 3 in the front court players in the All-Star votings. Not only that, his averages as far as his points, rebounds, and assists per game went up substantially since he's been on Golden State. Not only that, you have James Wiseman that's still injured that hasn't came back yet for Golden State. Do I need to go on? Let me go on for you. Jordan Poole, Juan Toscano. Yeah, Juan Anderson Toscano. He been killing too if you've been watching Golden State. You know what I'm saying? Been averaging like 15 points a game. Then you got Gary Payton Jr. He been killing too. And he's a defensive presence on the team too. Not only that, like I said, James Wiseman, he's out too. Right? And you seen how James Wiseman was when they was playing, he was playing with Kyrie. And then when he wasn't injured, dog. Like, it's crazy. And then my boy Looney too. He balling too. Like Golden State and then Klay back. Granted, like I said, like I was saying in the last episodes of NBAtaLk before, when I was anticipating Klay coming back. Like I said, I anticipated Klay coming back. All he has to do is give Golden State like a good 15 to 20 points a game, and they straight. You know what I'm saying? They'll be good. Golden State, offensively, with Klay and Steph Curry, that's at least 60 points a game. Then Draymond Green on defense and quarterbacking too. He know how to do the back cuts, the alley-oops, and the shovel passes and stuff. Once Klay get his legs back, he gonna be back cutting and everything like he normally do. So I feel like it's over for the NBA, man. I feel like it's really over for the NBA. Like I said, Golden State, they 2-6 in their last 8 games. Whatever. They lost to the Bucks this weekend. Giannis killed them. But like I said, Wiseman is out and Draymond Green out. You know what I'm saying? And Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kevin Looney ain't gonna do nothing with Giannis. Come on, man. You gotta know what you know, man. And I know that. Giannis is a beast, dog. Giannis ain't going. You see how he killing this year? He trying to win another ship. But yeah, though, my boy Klaymore buckets. Hey, man, I'm glad you back, dog. I look forward to your success this year and Golden State killing too. Just don't destroy LeBron and them, dog. They're my homies, man. You know what I'm saying? They're my boys. That's the only time I'm going to go against y'all. But other than that, I already know. You know what I'm saying? What Golden State going to do this year. Speaking of LA, man. I know y'all see me rubbing my head, right? LA. What's going on, man? What the hell going on with y'all out there in LA, man? Russell. Anthony Davis missed the last 12 games with an MCL tear. Sprain, not tear, because he be out for the season. I'm sorry. With a sprain. The Lakers are 13-14 with AD. Without AD, 8-7. What? That is crazy. AD will be reevaluated this next week coming up. Or whatever. He sprained his MCL in the game in LA. And ever since then, he's been out for like almost a month and a half, almost, literally. But let's talk about Westbrook, man. Dude is 0-16 from the three-point line in the last 5 games. Yes, in the last 5 games from the three-point line. 0-16 from the three-point line in the last 5 games. Right? And not only that, people have been 8.3 feet away from Russell Westbrook when they guarded him. What? That means they playing you for going to the hole. They know what you're going to do. 8.3 feet away from Russell Westbrook, guarding him on the NBA floor, dog. That's crazy. And that's disrespectful. I would take that as disrespect if I was Russell Westbrook. You know what I'm saying? But he's also been averaging 6 turnovers a game in the last 2 weeks, dog. Yes, Russell Westbrook has been averaging 6 turnovers a game in the last 3 weeks. And for a guard and somebody that's the ball dominant and heavy, that's not good, man. 6 turnovers, if you think about it. If a player's doing 6 turnovers in a game, and the team scores off each one of those 6 turnovers, that's 12 points. Not to mention the other players on the team with their turnovers and possibly, you know what I'm saying, the points that the other team might get off those turnovers too. So that adds up. But just with one player, you got 6 turnovers and it's possibly 12 points that the other team can score off those turnovers. That is terrible. And you a point guard? Terrible. Trash. Turnover per assist ratio got to be crazy for Russell Westbrook, man. But I think he like in a slump too, man, because the dude is 15 of 59 from the field. Besides 0-16 from the three-point field, he is 15 from 59 from the field. What the... You know the word I'm trying to say. WTF. Come on, man. Westbrook, bro. You gotta get out this slump, bro. LeBron been killing. In the last 4 games, he scored 112 points. In the last 4 games, LeBron has scored 112 points. He needs some help. AD out. Westbrook, we need you, bro. We need you to charge up. We need you to turn up. I need you. But no turnovers. I like his energy. Westbrook always gives good energy and good hustle for the team. But man, the Lakers need to find out, find his role on the team. You know what I'm saying? 2, Frank Vogel need to find his lineup and put the right players in. Since Malik Monk the whole season, he's been in and out the lineup. But since he inserted him in the lineup since Christmas, dude's been averaging 20 points a game. So that's talent on the bench that he been having on the bench that can score 20 points a game. And then 2, Malik Monk gels better, I feel like, on the court with LeBron out there starting. This gonna sound crazy saying this, dog. I will put Westbrook at the 2 and Malik Monk at the 1. Right? Take Westbrook out the ball, give LeBron and Malik Monk more of the ball. That way you can capitalize, and also you could capitalize on Westbrook's athleticism as far as cutting off screens and things of that nature, and his playmaking too. Because if you put him in a position where he's basically catching the ball, like, okay, for instance, say LeBron bring the ball up the court, right? And Westbrook get a pin down pick from AD, and you come up off the screen, come to the top. Now, it's one or 2 things gonna happen. Either one of the players gonna switch off. The player that was on AD gonna switch off on Russell Westbrook, and the player that was on Westbrook gonna stick to AD. Or vice versa. The player that was sticking on Westbrook gonna try to come up like run around the screen or whatever, and the other player gonna try to stay with AD. You know what I'm saying? Now, in the first scenario, this is what Westbrook could do. Like I say, once he come off that first screen, that first pin down, and he comes up and catch the ball, say they switch off. The big man comes to him, and the small player goes to AD. Now he could cook. He got a big man on him. All I got, two. You feel me? Or, big man. Barbecue chicken alert down low. Hibachi time. Here you go, AD. Put him in the blender. Hibachi. You feel me? Hibachi. Get your two real quick. Hibachi him. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like Frank Vogel need to put Westbrook in situations like that to make him good, man. You know what I'm saying? I love Westbrook's, far as him trying to push the pace. The Lakers are number one in pace since Westbrook's been on the team. But look at it, Westbrook's energy and how frantic he is with his pace, though. Sometimes he's out of control. To me, when he gets the ball and he's just pew, you know what I'm saying? And he running straight down the court. And then, look, it's been times I done see Westbrook catch the ball and go down the court so fast. The other players be out there still at half court while he at the top, while he at in the front of the court. So now he got to do now he by himself. So now all he got to do, he gonna try to do a dunk, or he gonna try to do a crazy ass layup and miss, or you know what I'm saying, try to do a pull up three or something crazy. You know what I'm saying? They need to take the ball out of his hands, and I feel like put it in LBJ the King's hands, man. Put it in the King's hands, man. Let the King run the offense. Let Malik Monk run the offense. Look, even go crazy and let Rondo, you got Chris Paul Jr. on the team. You got Ron Diggity out there. Why don't you put Rondo in there? You know what I'm saying? Look, check this lineup out. Just thought about this on the fly 2 game. Rondo at the 1. Westbrook at the 2. Bron at the 3. AD at the 4. DeAndre Jordan at the 5. Or I like Dwight Howard. To me, Dwight Howard is more athletic than DeAndre Jordan. It's just my opinion. Dwight Howard was more athletic and more aggressive to me on defense than DeAndre Jordan. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I feel like they should do. And then too, if they really wanted to mix the lineups up, they can mix it up like this. You can put LeBron at the 1, just to mess it up. Even if you don't want to put Rondo out there, you don't want to put Rondo out there, coach. Fine, cool. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? Rondo a little slow, older, whatever. But I feel like Rondo is perfectly capable of still doing the thing. If Chris Paul still out there balling like that, and Rondo is in perfectly good health. You know what I'm saying? And he has like coach's mentality. He's like another coach on the floor. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion about Rondo. But if they wanted to do something crazy, they could go LeBron at the 1, Westbrook at the 2, Trevor Ariza at the 3, AD at the 4, and Dwight or Jordan at the 5. You feel me? And 2, not to get on Westbrook case, man, he always go hard. Dude almost averaging a triple-double steal this season for us. You know what I'm saying? He averaging 18 points. 8 assists a game and 8.1 rebounds a game. He doing his thing, but he not doing it efficiently, man. I can't. He look out of control, man. And then another thing too, the Lakers is basically a new team. You know what I'm saying? Carmelo was stated as saying in an interview on ESPN with Jalen Rose and I can't think of the other guy's name, but on the Jalen Rose show with the other guy. Basically he was saying that, the reason why they having trouble right now is they still trying to define, everybody's still trying to figure out their roles on the team, which is crazy. You're halfway through the season, almost at the All-Star break. Trade deadline is February 14th. I mean, not February 14th, February 10th. And y'all still trying to define y'all roles. Y'all still trying to get continuity together as far as a team, as far as learning what everybody likes to do and what they don't like, where they like the ball and where they don't like the ball. How defensively, if somebody's going to have your back, doing one thing or what. You know what I'm saying? They lacking all of that still now, Melo was saying. And he says the beautiful thing about it, is when the Bucks got it right last year, you know what I'm saying? You seen the results. Okay, and I can agree with that, Carmelo. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that. But when y'all gonna get it right, man? You know what I'm saying? But y'all gonna hobble into the playoffs and then, you know, try to make a run. You know what I'm saying? When y'all haven't been doing it the whole year. Y'all could do it. I'm rooting for y'all. I'm LA all day, baby. LA all day. You already know. I love LeBron. That's my homie. Not my real homie, but you know, I wish he was my real homie, but that's my boy, dog. LBJ. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. And then too, Melo been good too for the Lakers, but he been great at home, but trash on the road, dog. LeBron averaging 28.9 points a game. Like I said, in the last 4 games, he scored 112 points, bro. Dude, 37 years old and still killing, slamming it and everything. Even though he got the Uncle, you can see the Uncle Julius coming down. He got the Uncle Julius ball spot coming in the middle. The Uncle Julius. But like I was saying, he averaging 28.9 points a game, 7.5 assists a game, and 6.5 rebounds. So LeBron killing. AD, even though he been out the last 12 games, his season averages is 23.3 points a game, 9.9 rebounds a game, and 2.1 assists a game. So the Lakers look, you know, they balling. You know what I'm saying? They trying to ball, but they need to figure each other out, dog. Frank Vogel done had, they said 20 different lineups, 20 different starting lineups since this year started. What are you doing? You should know your rotations and your lineups by now, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should know who you want in at this point in the game. You should know who you want, you know what I'm saying, to put in to do this and to do that. You know, what defensive lineups you want, what free throw lineups you want, what defensive fourth quarter lineups you want in the last 4 or 5 minutes of the quarter. You know what I mean? Because, like, coaching, you got, you know what I'm saying, according to your team, like, strengths, you got different lineups for different times. Like last year, the Alex Caruso and Caldwell Pope was a very pivotal part of the Lakers. Also, Kyle Kuzma as well, man. This is what I've been saying about the Lakers. The Lakers never should have went, when they did the trade for AD, they never should have traded baby KD. Yeah, I said baby KD. Baby KD as in Brandon Ingram. They never should have traded him, right? I would have traded Lonzo Ball because he wasn't working out. Like, I kind of wouldn't have traded him because I feel like if they would have gave Julius Randle, that Lakers core that they had right before LeBron came in, Julius Randle, Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, Josh Hart, Kyle Kuzma, Alex Caruso, if they would have let them 6 kind of get them years together and playing with each other in jail, dog, the Lakers would have been nasty. Because if you look at it, Julius Randle right now for the New York Knicks is a star player and he's killing. You can't lie, he's killing, dog. Killing. Brandon Ingram, look what he's doing in the Pelicans. Killing. He got the most improved player last year, and he was an all-star. And he an all-star this year to me. Brandon Ingram is. You know what I'm saying? Because he's averaging 20-some points a game. Or whatever. They didn't give them Lakers the time to gel and to find themselves like they should have, man. But like I said, if they'd have traded anybody, I'd have traded Lonzo Ball and threw in like some picks or something like that to get AD. You know what I'm saying? And probably Josh Hart too. I wouldn't mind getting rid of Josh Hart. You know what I'm saying? But you would have still had Kyle Kuzma. You see how he killing for the Wizards now. You feel me? And he was killing for the Lakers. He showed flashes of killing for the Lakers when he's with the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? So if they'd have kept Kuzma, Brandon Ingram with AD, LeBron, and Julius Randle. Oh my! Look how much different the Lakers lineup would be if they would have kept those players: Brandon Ingram, Julius Randle, and LeBron James, and Alex Caruso, and Caldwell Pope, and Kuzma. You got Alex Caruso and KCP with defense. You know what I'm saying? And offense. And they're going to give you hustle plays. And KCP, he had improved his 3-point shot the last two seasons. Killing. But we're going to see what the Lakers do, man. Hopefully they figure it out. You know what I'm saying? All right, sidebar 2 game. I was going to talk about Zion Williams, but I don't want to, man. I'm just disappointed, man. I'm disappointed in the whole process with Zion Williams. You know, he's missed more games in his career than he's played in his career. He has a player contract extension, rookie contract extension this year, which he could sign. He's 330 pounds, man. He had his right metatarsal broke during the summertime. And ever since then, he's been having drawbacks and setbacks with his rehab and everything like that. He hasn't been going to his rehab. He's been falling asleep in video sessions and everything. What's going on, Zion, man? Come on, bro. You got all the talent in the world, man. Please don't pull another Ben Simmons move. Please, bro. Please, man. Please. You too good of a player, bro. Please, come back, bro. Get healthy. Get out of whatever slump, whatever it is you got going, dog. Please, bro. Please. That's all I'm going to say about that. But the Memphis Grizzlies, though. That's what I want to talk about last and not least, bro. Memphis Grizzlies. Oh, my gosh. They've been on an 11-game win streak. Yes, the Memphis Grizzlies been on an 11-game win streak. And this without Steve Adams, who's in COVID-19 safety protocols, and Dylan Brooks, and Desmond Bain, too. Which is cray-cray. But they've been having John Concher, I think his name is, I can't say his name, John Concher. He been stepping up, and Jim Jackson Jr. been balling too. You know what I'm saying? My boy, Ja Morant been killing, dog. Okay, like I said, they played 12 games. They just lost. They've been on an 11-game win streak. They just lost their last game to Dallas this last weekend or whatever. This Saturday, yesterday. They first loss in the last 12 games was to Dallas yesterday, which is crazy. But also, too, they number 1 in the NBA's power rankings this week, dog. Yes, Ja Morant and the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies are number 1 in the NBA power rankings this week, jumping all the way up from number 5 to number 1, dog. And Miami's number 2 this week, if you're curious who's number 2. Whatever. But yeah, they number 1. And also they number 3 in the West. 3 in the West. Yes, sir. They're 30-15. When I said 30-15 earlier, that's what I was talking about. They are 30-15 right now in the West. And number 3 in the West, dog. Think about the West. You got Phoenix, Golden State, Dallas, Clippers. You got some heavy hitters out there in the West, and they're number 3 in the West, dog. That ain't no easy, you know what I'm saying? No easy thing to do, dog. You feel me? And then not only that, in the last couple games, the last 4 games, actually 3 games, right? Ja Morant has been averaging 22.3 points a game, 7 assists a game, and 6 rebounds a game. And not to mention, did you see the block that he had in LA? Hey, if y'all go to my Instagram channel, man, I made a little skit about that, man. Dog, he went ham in that game in LA. And he was trash talking the king. Yes, John Morant was trash talking LeBron James, dog. LA Bron, the king. I've been to the finals 10 times, sir. Put some respect on my name. Yes, John Morant was talking trash to the king, man. Not only that, a little kid had a Steph Curry Golden State jersey on when they was playing Golden State. When they beat Golden State, by the way, they beat LA too. And they also beat the Suns. But the game when they was playing Golden State, John Morant did a fire little layup and went in the crowd or whatever. A little kid tried to give him dap that had on the Steph Curry jersey. He looked at him. He stared him down and looked at him like, nigga, you crazy, bro. I ain't giving you no dap, dog. You got a Curry jersey on. You ain't got no John Morant jersey on or no Memphis. Get out of here. But y'all don't blame him. In the heat of battle, when you hooping, nah, anybody against you, you ain't with that, dog. Yeah. He apologized after the game, though, which was funny, man. I feel like he should have had to apologize, you know what I'm saying? But it was a little kid. It wasn't like it was an adult. You know what I'm saying? There was a little kid that tried to give him that. And he apologized. He was in the heat of the moment. He didn't mean it. You know what I'm saying? And that he was going to get a kid a autographed jersey with his name on it and everything. So that was pretty cool of John Morant, too. But I said that to show you that John Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies are hungry. Like, they hungry. Like, they young and hungry. I've never seen a team like, okay, besides, matter of fact, okay, this is a perfect analogy. The Memphis Grizzlies is like the Spurs where Pop had Tony Parker and all that, all them teams before. But even just like the Spurs now, like every Spurs team gonna play hard and give you 110% the whole game. They gonna play good defense, you know, sound, strong defense, and they gonna play good, sound offense, run the plays and everything like that. The Memphis Grizzlies are hungry like that. And you can see the hunger and the way that they play, because they playing urgent, they playing defense like, ha, 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 ha. Where you going? What you trying to shoot? Oh, go ahead, shoot the ball. You ain't going to the hole. Like, they balling like that. You know what I'm saying? And they pushing the ball, the pace is up. John Morant looks hungry, dog. And I can't lie, John Morant starting to become one of my favorite players, man. Also, Spider Mitchell, too. They both play with that, like, ugh. I ain't gonna lie, Spider Mitchell might be the next Dwayne Wade. That's for another show. Whatever. That's next week's show. We'll talk about him in the Utah Jazz. Gotta put some respect on their names, too. That's another team I forgot about in the West. Spider. You know, hey, you my homie. I mess with y'all, dog. Put some respect on it. I know about y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting respect on y'all name. I got y'all next week. Whatever. But two, surprisingly for the Memphis Grizzlies, like I said, Steven Adams has been out with COVID-19 protocol. Desmond Bane also as well, and Dylan Brooks too. They all major factors on the teams, but the key role players, Jim Jackson Jr., he been killing. He's averaging 16.2 points a game now. Yes, Jim Jackson Jr. is averaging 16.2 points a game and 5.7 rebounds a game, dog. So he's got since Steven Adams been out, he's been playing the center role and he's been killing. Also, another thing that I didn't know about his game, dude got a pretty nice jumper for a center, man. He got a 3-piece in there with a smack it real quick. He'll shoot a 3 real quick. You know what I'm saying? And also, speaking of threes, like I say, John Kuchar, he's only averaging 4 point something points a game. What is it out? He's averaging 4.2 points a game. Also averaging 4.7 rebounds. But get this. Bro is shooting 49.1% from the 3-point field. And just because he's averaging 4 points, don't let that fool you. Bro has been killing. The game at Golden State, he hit some clutch threes to keep Golden State at bay. You know what I'm saying? And also the game before that in LA, he hit some clutch threes in LA to get them going. You know what I'm saying? He's really emerged since Dylan Brooks been out. Dylan Brooks is their defensive anchor. As far as the perimeter, And also he can ball too. He like to me, Dylan Brooks, if you could describe his game, I would say he like a Chauncey Billups. Except for his jumper and shot, like Chauncey ain't as consistent as Chauncey. But he a lockdown defender, plays good solid defense, you know what I'm saying, on the perimeter. And he knows how to, consistently dish the ball. And he's a playmaker. And he can score good buckets too. He keep about 17, 18 points a game. You know what I'm saying? Last year he was averaging 20 points a game. I'm sorry, Dylan, I'll put respect on your name too. So I think when he come back, that's going to be that 1-2 punch. Because they was the 1-2 punches last year in the playoffs for Memphis. You know what I'm saying? When he comes back, Memphis is going to have that 1-2 punch again that they had. Steven Adams, when he come back, he'll be an additional defensive presence and a rebounding presence that the Memphis Grizzlies need down low in the paint, along with Jim Jackson. So that'll kind of fortify them more on the rim side as far as having a rim protector and somebody to grab boards. You feel me? So Memphis Grizzlies, man, y'all gotta watch out for them. They hot, they hungry, and better put some respect on their names, man. Like I said, the last 12 games, they won. They've been on an 11-game winning streak. They just lost the winning streak yesterday to Dallas, man. Whatever. And tonight they play the Bulls, so they looking to pick right back up where they started. Whatever. But y'all better put some respect on the Bulls' name too. I told y'all they were just number 1 in the East. They got smoked by Curry. That was Clay's second game back too, by the way. Ooh. Hey, but with that game, you already know what it is. I enjoyed this as always, gang. I love talking NBA talk. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I'm probably going to start a podcast too with it sooner or later. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Rome wasn't built in a day. Everything takes steps. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to stack my money up and get everything together so I can get right for y'all and give y'all some real good, solid stuff too. Because I want to start doing this thing too where we watch like old NBA games together. And you know what I'm saying? Like games that I've never seen, but good games too. And we just watch them together. And, I kind of give you my take on it. And we, go back and forth in the chat and talk about the games and stuff too. You feel me? Like I say, we're going to get bigger and better this year, gang. Mess with your boy. We going from 0 to 100 million subs out the mud like a newborn cub. You feel me? But like I said, gang, that's the end of NBAtaLk episode 9. Hey, holla at your boy tomorrow. My team Monday. You already know what it is. We're going to get on my team. We're going to ball. We're going to get in the mix. And tonight I might sneak in a broadcast of the second chapter of Rain Gang if you want to tune in. I'm going to put that on my schedule if I do it. Or if I decide to do it tonight. But soon we're going to get some rain in too. Because I'm going to start playing like action games and all kinds of stuff. Because I'm more into more stuff than just NBA 2K and all that like that. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to keep NBAtaLk though. For sure. But I love y'all, gang. Hope y'all had a great weekend, man. Hope y'all safe. Hope y'all safe and sound and doing y'all thing this weekend. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, gang. And you already know the motto. Hope you looking as good as you feeling as good as you look, gang. Until next time, I love y'all. Stay safe, gang. Peace.